I'm not crazy. There's birds outside of my window right now, and I'm trying to communicate to them and ask them if they cannot chirp and sing during this video today. And I don't think it's working. Hey guys, my name is Cameron and welcome back to my channel, Which Way to Wicked, where we talk about all things love, light, and especially tarot. Okay, so guys, today we are going to be talking about what is your reputation, okay? How do other people see you? So are you sweet? Are you salty? Are you cute? Are you naughty? Okay, so if you want to find out all of those fun and sexy details, then let's go ahead and take a look at your group picks, okay? Hello, friends! So here are your group picks today. So for group 1, we have Thankful, Pumpkin, and Spice, okay? And then for group 2, we have this really cute Hello Pumpkin candle, and guys, I don't know about you, but I just want to use this candle up so that I can have a cute little cup. It's so freaking cute. I love it. Okay, so that's going to be group number 2. And then last but not least, for group number 3, we have Banana Pumpkin Bread, okay? So guys, I don't know if you can tell, but I definitely have an obsession with fall festivities, and I also have an obsession with pumpkin smells. Like, I don't know, guys, they're just amazing. So that's going to be group number 3, okay? So now I want you to go ahead and take a deep breath in. And now I want you to let it out. And now I want you to close your eyes. And as you close your eyes, I want you to think about what is your reputation? How do other people see you? Okay? And then whenever you feel ready, please open your eyes. And whichever candle your eyes lands on first, then that, my dear, is going to be the reading for you today. Now, if you feel called to like another festive candle, then definitely check out that corresponding message as well, because guys, I mean, we all love the corresponding extra messages, right? And as always, I will have the timestamps listed down in the description box below. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into your reading today, friends, okay? Hello, group 1. So, if you chose this Thankful Pumpkin and Spice candle, then hey, hello, friends. This is going to be your reading today, okay? So, let's go ahead and get your tarot cards, and let's find out how other people view you and what your reputation happens to be, okay? So, Spirit, for group 1, what is group 1's reputation? How do other people see you? Okay. Guys, yay, I'm so excited for you. I already like the card that is coming through. Okay, so for group 1, how do other people view them? What is their reputation? Okay, Spirit, are they sweet? Are they sexy? Are they naughty? What are they, Spirit? Let's see what wants to come through. Okay, let's get one more card. Ooh, okay, guys. Ooh, oh my goodness. I love what's coming through for you guys. Ooh, the tea is steamy. Okay, guys. So, for the back of the deck energy, we have the Fool card coming through, which we all love to see. And then we also have the Knight of Wands. We have the Hanged Man coming through. We have the Two of Pentacles. And then we also have the King of Wands as well. Okay, guys. So, first of all, with all this wand energy coming through, I'm definitely thinking of fire signs. So, you could be a fire sign. I am talking about our lovely Leos, Aries, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or in Venus. We also have a bit of Aquarius energy coming through with the Fool, and we also have some Pisces energy as well, okay? So, guys, first of all, I really am getting the idea with this fiery energy coming through with the Knight of Wands and the King of Wands. I really think that people see you as somebody who is just like a boss, right? You are somebody who, once you set your mind on something, on a goal, on a dream, on a person, I think that you are somebody who you are completely single-minded in your ability to try to go after those people, those things, those job prospects, right? And I think that you are just somebody who your strength of will is just astounding, right? And so I think that people are just really attracted to your energy because I think that, again, you just have this really fiery energy. I think that you are somebody who, even whenever you go through harder times, even whenever things start to slow down and you feel like you are not making leaps and bounds to get to your destination, to get to your goal, to get to your person, whatever it is that you are eyeing, I think that you are always able to see things from just a really beautiful perspective with that Fool type of mentality, right? I think that you are just somebody who you are always able to renew yourself, renew your positivity, and you are just somebody who you are always just so optimistic about yourself and about the future, right? I really think that people just see you as somebody who is very, very confident and very feisty, and I think that people are just really attracted to you. They find you to be so freaking sexy, and that is so amazing to see. I really am getting the idea just wherever you go, whenever you walk into a room, all eyes go on you. I think that you just have this amazing like flair, right? And for some of you guys, I think that it is just in your presence. I think that it's the way that you just you're just so confident in yourself, and I think that that confidence is something that people pick up on, and that is something that people find to be so freaking sexy and so freaking endearing. But I'm also getting the idea with the Fool card coming through. I think that you are just quite different from other people. I think that you express yourself in a more creative way, and the reason why I'm saying that is because with that Aquarius energy, Aquarius people are known for being the rebels. They're known for being kind of peculiar, for being a little bit weird. You know, they just love who they are, and they are not afraid to express themselves, and they don't care what people think about them. And I feel like you have that type of energy where you are just going to be who you want to be, and you don't care if that is something that is different from the traditional mold. You don't care if other people have anything to say about it. You don't care, right? You're just gonna do your own thing. You are gonna fly your freak flag, and I think that you are just gonna be so confident about it all the while. That is something that people just find to be so beautiful and so amazing, right? And so at the end of the day, I really am getting the idea that your reputation is that you are so ambitious, you are so determined, you are somebody who once you set your mind on something, you are going to get it, right? Your reputation is that you are always able to be optimistic and positive about the future. You are always able to renew yourself. You are somebody who you just do not give up on anything. And I'm also getting the idea that your reputation is that you are just so unique. You are so different, and you are not afraid to be yourself whenever everybody else in the world is trying to be somebody else, or they're trying to stick to the trends and they just want to please everyone. You are not like that. You just want to make yourself happy. You want to live your life, and I think that because you are like that, you just have so many people that are so interested in you. I think that you have so many secret admirers. You have so many people that want to be a part of your gang, be a part of your clique, and they just want to be in your presence because you are somebody who I really feel like motivates other people to be themselves as well. You motivate others to be more confident, and I do think that you are somebody who you are able to look at other people as well, and you are able to see the things that set other people apart. And I think that instead of criticizing people for their differences, you praise them for it, and you make people just feel so confident and comfortable within their own skin, and that in turn makes so many people want to be around you. And I really think that you have so many people that like you. You have so many people that are crushing on you, and I think that that is just so cool to see. I love that for you guys. And then with the Two of Pentacles coming through, because I didn't really talk about that, I just think that you are somebody who, no matter how crazy times get, whenever things are going to heck in a handbasket, I think that you are somebody who you are able to keep your calm. You're able to stay very like level-headed. And so I do think that a lot of people seek you out during times of crisis because you are just somebody who, you are a rock during hard times. You are like the eye of the storm, right? Whenever everything is going crazy, there's lightning bolts coming out of that storm, you are the one that is in the center of it. You are the eye. You are calm. You are stable, you are reliable, right? And I think that because of that, you have so many people that seek you out when things get crazy, when things get hectic. And I do think that you are just like a boss, right? You are a leader, okay? And I really think that you are somebody who people look at and they see you as somebody who is going to be very successful. They see you as somebody who is going to get anything that you want under the sun, right? And they see you as somebody who is going to be very wealthy and be the person who, even if you start out at the bottom, you're going to make it to the top, right? And so that's really, really cool to see. And I do also want to add, before I get into your oracle cards, I think that you are also very, very charming, okay? Because with this like wand energy coming through, the Knight of Wands, the King of Wands, the Knight of Wands, like this makes me think about Matthew McConaughey, right? Matthew McConaughey, he is an actor who is just so freaking attractive. He's so dynamic, and he is somebody who he just always knows exactly what to say to make other people feel very comfortable, to make other people just feel so like they're gonna swoon, right? And I think that you are like that, and I think that that is how people see you. You give off Matthew McConaughey vibes. You give off freaking Brad Pitt vibes. Like, you are just like so confident in yourself and with who you are, and people are just so into it. They're so into you. So I really think that people, whenever you're not in the room, whenever you're gone, people are always gossiping about how hot you are, right? I feel like whenever you leave a room, people are like, did you see that person? They are so freaking hot. I definitely think that, I feel like you give off like steamy, McDreamy vibes, right? If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm thinking of like Grey's Anatomy, and whenever, the doctors or the people who were working at this hospital at Grey's Anatomy, whenever they would see a really hot or sexy doctor walk through, they would always like give them a cute little like name, right? Like Dr. McSteamy, Dr. McDreamy. And I feel like people who don't know you, I feel like whenever you walk into a room, they give you nicknames like that, right? You automatically are just so freaking hot, and people just recognize it, and they just make the most of it, and they give you those really sexy nicknames, okay? And I think that that's really cute to see. So let's go ahead and get some extra cards, okay? Who is this person? Who is my lovely group 1 folks? What is their reputation, okay? Oh, all right, guys. Wowzers. That's cool to see. Let's see what else wants to come through. Ooh, okay. I think I want to get one more, maybe question mark from this deck in particular. Okay. Wow. Oh, the guys. That's cute to see. Okay. That's really interesting. So let me go ahead and just get all of our other oracle cards, okay? That's really interesting. All right, let's see what else wants to come through. For my lovely group 1 folks, can we get some extra cards? How do other people view them? What is their reputation? Okay, group 1's reputation. Okay, guys. Ooh, yes. I love this card that came through for you. Oh my gosh, guys. Oh, I'm so upset because there's a card coming through. I'm just going to talk about it right now. We have Light Your Own Path. I was honestly thinking about how you are just somebody who you have your own torch and you light the way for so many people. The reason why I was thinking of torch, specifically the word torch, was because the King of Wands, the Knight of Wands, they hold these wands, or you could even call it a torch, right? And so I was honestly just thinking, before I pulled the oracle cards for you, I was thinking about how you just light the way, you light your own way. And what I mean by that is that you are just living your own life, you're doing your own thing. And I think that while you are doing your own thing, while you are just living your most authentic life, you help light the path for other people, and you help other people feel confident to be themselves. You help other people feel more confident to just take off their mask and be who they truly are meant to be, right? And I just think that that's really, really lovely to see, and I love that for you guys. So yeah, I mean, you had torch coming through with Light Your Own Path, and that's what I feel like that means. Now, talking about your other cards, we have Spiritual Cleansing coming through. We also have Reflection. We have Doll. We have The Body. We also have Belonging. And then we have Child Magical, and we also have the Priest card coming through as well. So guys, I do want to mention this. I find this to be so interesting, and I didn't really talk about it before. But we have the Knight of Wands, and then we have the King of Wands. The Knight of Wands, this usually talks about somebody who's like in their 20s, and they're not completely mature yet, but they're on their way, right? This talks about somebody who's very youthful, okay? Very dynamic. And then the King of Wands, since this is a king, this talks about somebody who is more wise, more experienced, more mature, right? They give off adult vibes. And what I find very interesting, you guys, is that for you, we have the Child Magical coming through, and then we also have the Priest card. Now, obviously, whenever I think of Child Magical, and I hope whenever you think of Child Magical, you think of somebody who's very young, very youthful, right? Because this is a child, okay? But then with the Priest, I think of somebody who is more wise, more experienced, who is older, right? Guys, it just started to rain outside, like, so randomly. So, if you can hear that, I'm sorry. Let's just act like it's some awesome ASMR going on in the background. But guys, anyways, so what I'm getting here is that I feel like you are somebody who people see as being very young on one hand, very youthful, very dynamic, but on the other hand, you're also very mature and very wise. And I'm just really seeing for you that people see you as somebody who, you, on one hand, with the King of Wands, is somebody who is very determined and ambitious to succeed in life. You are somebody who you are going to be very successful. You are such a hard freaking worker, right? But on the other hand, you are somebody who you are not afraid to let your magnificent hair down, and you are not afraid to have fun, to have a good time, and to let loose like a child, right? Going out to party, okay? So I just feel like you are somebody who people see as being very balanced with this Two of Pentacles card coming through. They see you as somebody who is going to be the last one to leave the office at night, but you are also going to be the last one to leave the social gatherings, to leave the party. I feel like you really are the life of the party, right? And I just think that that is something that people find to be very, very beautiful about you, and to be very just cool, right? You're just very balanced, right? And that is something that people really like. People really appreciate it. So that's really cool to see. I just think that you help other people loosen up and just be themselves and have a good time. You make other people feel comfortable to let their hair down, but you also are somebody who you encourage others to be like on time at the job, right? You encourage other people to work really hard and to try to do their best, right? And to be ambitious. So I think that you help other people find their balance as well. And at the end of the day, I just think that you really do help other people look at themselves in the mirror, and you just help people feel so confident. You are just such a hype man, and I think that that is so awesome to see. You just help other people cleanse themselves with the spiritual cleansing card coming through. You help people let go of any type of negative mindsets. You help people take off their masks and just be themselves, right? You make other people feel bold, feel fearless, and you help people feel so optimistic about the future. And I just think that you have so many people that are drawn to your warmth with this torch, with this flame coming through. I really think that you are just a very charming, very kind and nurturing person as well. And I just think that you have so many people that want to hang out with you constantly. So many people are just talking about how amazing you are and how you are not only hot and sexy on the outside, but you are a kind, beautiful person in the inside as well. And people truly cherish you. Okay, now I also want to say that with the belonging card coming through, I really think that you just have a really beautiful sense of who you are again. And I know we've been talking about that a lot, but I feel like you don't feel the need to have to belong anywhere, right? It's like you belong with yourself. And I do think that people see you as somebody who is quite independent as well. I think that your reputation is that you are somebody who you just love who you are. You love yourself so much, and you don't feel the need or the desire to have to branch out and to have any type of relationships, to be in any type of like romantic partnerships, right? I think that at the end of the day, people see you as somebody who you are literally in love with yourself, and you don't mind being on your own. And so that sense of just belonging to yourself, that sense of independence is just amazing. You're just out here thriving, right? You're like Selena Gomez. You know how Selena Gomez, like for the longest time, ever since her and Justin Bieber stopped talking and everything, she's just been living her own life. She's been talking about how, yeah, she is single. You know, sometimes does she want a boyfriend? Yeah, it'd be nice, but you know, she doesn't need one. And she has her friends, she has herself, she has her cooking show and all these other amazing projects that she's dipping her toes in. She's successful, she's amazing. She doesn't need anybody, right? All she needs is herself, and she is just living her best life, right? And I feel like you are like that. You are like in your Selena Gomez single era, right? And I think that that's really cool to see, and I think that in itself makes you somebody who is just so attractive. I think that you, even if you come off as somebody who you don't want to be in a relationship, I feel like everybody in turn wants to be in a relationship with you. That makes you even hotter, right? Because everybody wants to be with somebody who is not on the market or who is unavailable, right? And I feel like you are somebody who, even though you are very kind, very charming, very fun to hang out with, I think that you just don't seem like you are interested in being in a relationship right now. And I just think that that is really beautiful to see. Now, if you're watching this and you're actually in a relationship, then I do think that that is just in turn just talking about how you are unavailable, you're unattainable, right? So I think that at the end of the day, whether you're in a relationship or you're not, I think that you are seen as somebody who is very confident. You are seen as somebody who is very independent. And you are seen as somebody who is just this unattainable, beautiful thing, and everybody wants to capture you. They want to get their hands on you. They want to be with you, right? And I think with the doll card coming through and the body, I think that this is just talking about how you are very just sexy, right? I know I've said this before. I know we've talked about this, we've brought this up, but I think with the body, this is talking about how you have a really sexy body. Maybe you cut a really sexy figure, right? And I think that you are just somebody who you are like a doll in the way that you seem like somebody who is just so perfect, right? You seem like perfection. You are just hot. You are the sexiest thing, right? And the best thing since sliced bread. And I truly think that people just, they want to be with you, babe. They want to be with you. You're hot. You're sexy. And you know it, right? And that's what makes you even hotter at the end of the day. So, yes, guys, I do just want to add with the priest card coming through, for some of you guys, you could come off as someone who is very spiritual as well. Maybe you are into religion, spirituality, something like that. But I do think that at the end of the day, that is coming through to represent how you have this beautiful childlike perspective. You are somebody who you are always able to see the magic in the world. You are always able to look at a new beginning. You are able to look at the future, and you are able to be excited about that new beginning, about those endless possibilities, right? Whereas other people look towards the future and they don't know what to expect and they are afraid of it, right? But you are somebody who you just have this childlike faith that everything is going to be okay, and you just trust that the world, the universe, God, the angels, whatever is on your side. And I think that you're just very confident about what is in store for you, and that is something that people really like. So yes, guys, that is your reputation. I hope that you have enjoyed this reading today, and if you did, then please make sure to give me a big like and to subscribe to my channel, because I post new videos every Monday and Friday, and I would love to have you stop by this side of TarotTube again sometime, okay? So I love you all so much, and I hope that you have an amazing rest of your day, friends, okay? Mwah! Bye, guys. Hello, group 2. So if you chose this Hello Pumpkin candle, then hey, hello, friends. This is going to be your reading today, okay? So let's go ahead and take a look at your tarot cards so that we can find out what your reputation is, okay? So Spirit, for group number 2, can we get some cards, please? How do other people view them? What is their reputation, Spirit, okay? What wants to come through? Alrighty, guys. Ooh, okay. Guys, we're already starting off with a bang. Oh my gosh, I love what's coming through for you. This is so awesome. Okay, so how do other people see group 2, Spirit? Can we get some cards, please? Alrighty, guys. Wow. The energy that is coming through. Oh my goodness, it's so beautiful. It's so lovely. I'm so excited. Wow. Okay, guys. Let's see what else wants to come through. Alrighty. So for the back of the deck, we have the Judgment card coming through. We also have the Empress. We have the Fool card. We also have the Knight of Wands. And then last but not least, we have the 10 of Rods coming through as well. So guys, I do just really quickly want to add that for the first group, we did have the Fool card and the Knight of Wands coming through for them as well. So if you felt called to group number 1, then I would definitely say that, you know, you could have some extra messages in there. So if you're interested, then definitely check that out. But just taking a look at the astrological signs that are coming through, we do have Taurus. We also have Pisces, or excuse me, did I say Pisces? I meant to say Aquarius. We have Virgo energy coming through, and then we do have quite a bit of fire energy as well. So think of the fire signs: Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. So you could be one of those signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, or in Venus. And guys, if you are a Pisces, then definitely, you know, just take it as it resonates, because we could be getting quite a bit of Pisces people that are watching this, so maybe that's why I thought of Pisces, right? But anyways, guys, just talking about the message that is coming through. How do other people see you? Okay, so I really think that you are somebody who you can take on a lot of responsibility. The reason why I'm saying that is because we have the 10 of Wands coming through, and this does talk about somebody who just feels like they have the weight of the world on their back. This is somebody who just works so extremely hard, and this is also somebody who is willing to take the weight off of other people's shoulders as well, right? And so I feel like you are somebody who, you are just very bold, very fiery. You are somebody who people see as being just someone who has an endless amount of strength. You are just like a warrior, right? And I think that people see you as somebody who is willing to fight other people's battles. You're willing to help absolutely anybody, especially your friends and your family. You're willing to take on any type of extra responsibilities at your job, any extra responsibilities that your friends are having to take on, right? And I think that people see you as somebody who is just a protector. You are a warrior, and you defend others to the best of your ability, and that is something that people love so much. They find that to be so beautiful. And I think that you are just somebody who, even whenever you have been battered or bruised, even whenever you have been through the ringer, right? I think that you are always somebody who, you are able to really learn from these harder times. People see you as somebody who is able to evolve, able to grow, but at the same time, you are also somebody who, even while you are very experienced, you are seen as somebody who is very wise, you are able to always look towards the future and have this childlike attitude and mentality that everything is going to be okay, right? I constantly just feel like people see you as somebody who, even whenever you are going through the darkest moments of your life, even whenever there is absolutely no light whatsoever that is around you, you can still see that light at the end of the tunnel. You can still look towards your future, and you just feel like, even though you don't know what lies ahead of you, even though you don't know what is awaiting you, you just know that everything is going to be okay. And it's like you have just this beautiful sense of optimism, and you are just somebody who people see as being somebody who's eventually going to make it to the top. Even if you are at the bottom right now, even if you are going through rock bottom, people look at you and they see you as somebody who is this Empress. And the Empress is somebody who is just so abundant. This is somebody who is so prosperous. She is wealthy. She is more than talented, and she is going to have the life of her dreams, right? And I think that people see you as somebody who, even whenever you are going through rock bottom, even whenever you have been battered, bruised, even whenever you are carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders, you are still going to make it to the finish line, and you are going to be so successful within your life, right? And I think that that is something that people find to be so attractive about you. And I do just want to say, with the Empress card coming through, I think that you are very physically attractive, right? Because the Empress, this talks about somebody who is so freaking beautiful. This is somebody who is so freaking sexy, and this is also somebody who has a really nice body. Okay, so you know, if you look at this woman, she has like some really nice like Scarlett Johansson boobs, breasts going on, right? So if you are a woman, if you are more feminine, I think that you could definitely be somebody who, your reputation is that you have a really sexy body. Maybe you have some really beautiful Scarlett Johansson boobs going on. Maybe you have a really nice Kim K butt, but there's definitely something about your body, like, it's just snatched, it's hot, it's sexy. If you are somebody who, you are more masculine, I think that you could have just some really nice abs going on, right? You could definitely be somebody who people see as being very physically active as well, because I am getting that idea with the 10 of rods coming through. You know, that makes me think about somebody who is like lifting a lot, so that does in turn make me think about like lifting weights. So maybe people see you as somebody who is a bit of a fitness junkie, or at the very least people just see you as somebody who has a really nice body. And I feel like people are just always wondering, like, what do they do? Like, how do they have that type of body? Is it natural? You know, do they have like do they have a boob job? You know, how do they look so freaking hot, right? How do they have that body? How can somebody have that perfect, like that type of perfection going on, right? Because I do think that people look at you and they see you as somebody who is literally perfection. People idolize you. So, you know, what is your reputation? Group 2, you are somebody who, you are literally like the hottest thing since sliced bread. You are just mwah, beautiful. Okay, but you are also known not just for your looks, but for your ability to, like I said, really carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. You are somebody who, you work so hard at your job, you work so hard in your friendships, in your relationships. You are always there for your friends, for your family members. I think that you are somebody who people see as always being there for others. You are somebody who, even if your friend like ended up being in like jail, like if they called you at the middle of the night and they said that they need somebody to bail them out, you will be there. You will be there in a heartbeat, right? And so people see you as somebody who, you are so selfless with your time, with your energy, with your love. You are somebody who, you will always be there for your friends, for your family members, no matter what. And I also think that people see you as somebody who is very protective of your friends and of your family members as well. I think that if you see absolutely anybody being mistreated, being bullied, I think that you will step up and you will defend them, and not just your friends and family members. I think that you will defend absolutely anybody. That is how people see you. And people also see you as somebody who, you are always just so optimistic about the future. You just have this beautiful sense of confidence that everything is going to be okay, even whenever you are going through really hard and harrowing moments. You are just somebody who, you have this beautiful childlike sense of optimism, and you're just able to see the magic in the world, right? And I think that that is something that people find to be so beautiful. And at the end of the day, people just see you as somebody who, you are going to live the life of your dreams. And you are going to live the life of your dreams because of the fact that you are just such a hard worker and you are just so optimistic, right? I feel like people just see you as somebody who is like the ultimate manifester, and your reputation is that you are going to manifest the life of your dreams because of the fact that you are just at this really high vibration. You are very confident in yourself, in the future, about what lies ahead, and because you are expecting good things to happen, then good things are going to come to you, right? And so I think that that is just really beautiful to see. And I do want to say, with this wand energy coming through, I think that you are very charming as well. I think that you are somebody who, you are just really funny, very witty. I think that you always have the right lines, right? And so again, I think that people are really attracted to you. You definitely have your fair share of admirers, right? And people don't just admire you for how you look, even though that is a big thing as well, because guys, like I was saying, you're sexy, you're beautiful, you're attractive, you're like Scarlett Johansson or J-Lo, right? But people also admire you because of the fact that you just have a really good personality, right? Like, you have an awesome personality, and that is definitely something that a lot of people don't have, right? A lot of people don't have the full package like you do, but I do think that your reputation is that you do. Ooh, guys. Okay, I didn't mean for all those cards to come through, so there was one card that was coming up, like upright, right? All the other cards were facing downward, so we're just going to take the card that was, you know, facing up, that was looking into my eyes, right? Looking into my soul. But yeah, guys, like I was saying, you're just a full package, okay? And I think that anybody would feel like they would be lucky to be able to be with you and to be able to be in a relationship with you, to be able to just be your friend, right? And I think that that's really beautiful to see. And guys, I really love these cards that are coming through because I do think that these are really just again, reinstating everything that I've been saying. Yes, guys. Okay, so for real, I really think that if you were drawn to this reading in particular, I think that you could definitely have some extra messages in group 1. The reason why I'm saying that is because we do have child magical coming through, and this exact oracle card came through in group 1. Okay, so definitely, if you felt called at all to group 1, please check it out, because I do think that that is going to resonate for you as well. So guys, let's talk about these oracle cards. Okay, so like I said before, we have child magical coming through. We also have liberator, which makes so much sense. We have story coming through. We have messages. We have adaptation. And we also have devotion. Okay, so guys, first of all, with the devotion card coming through, I think that this is again talking about how you are just such a loyal person. I think that your reputation is that you are always there for your friends, for your family members, even random strangers on the street. You are just somebody who you will be there for absolutely anybody that needs you, and that type of devotion, that type of loyalty that you have, that is something that is really hard to come by these days, and that is something that people really love about you. That is something that people really appreciate about you. We also have liberator coming through, and I think that this goes hand in hand with the devotion as well. I think that you are just somebody who, because you are so loyal to people, you want to help them as much as you can, right? And I feel like because you have such a beautiful, optimistic attitude, because you are somebody who you are able to see the magic in the world with this child magical card coming through, I think that you are constantly trying to liberate other people, your friends, your family members, strangers on the street, by helping them get rid of any like negative mindset that they could be having. And you want to help them be able to see themselves in a beautiful light. You want to help them be able to see their future in a beautiful light, right? You just want to help other people live the life of their dreams, and you just are somebody who, again, you are so giving of yourself. You are so selfless in your love. You have so much love to give, and I think that you give it out selflessly, and that is just beautiful, so beautiful, and that is what you are known for. And then with the messages and story coming through, I think this goes really well together as well, because I think this is coming through to represent how, again, you're very charming. I think that you are somebody who, wherever you go, I think that you have so many people that follow you, that want to hang out with you in droves, because I do think that you are somebody who you always know exactly what to say. You are just such a fun conversationalist. You have all of these stories that you want to tell to others, right? You could be somebody who, maybe you're very comedic, right? Maybe you like to come up with some sketches or some skits to tell to other people, right, in your spare time. Maybe that's something that you do, right? And so you are always just like the life of the party, because you are somebody who, you have these like comedic skits to tell or to try to reenact to other people. You are somebody who, you are just really funny. You're fun to be with. You just know exactly what to say, and people love that. People love to be around you, because they feel like wherever you go, you are like a ray of sunshine, right? And you just help make people feel like they are bathing in light, like they are glowing, right? You just remind me so much of like Leo energy, right? Everybody loves a Leo. Wherever a Leo goes, they have so many people that try to hang out with them, that try to date them, that try to just be in their clique, right? Because Leo people are just fun to be around, and they have so much confidence in themselves, and they are just naturally just really witty. And I think that that is how you are, okay? So last but not least, with the adaptation card coming through, I think that people just see you as somebody who, no matter what you go through, no matter what darker moments you are faced with, you are somebody who, not only will you get through those harder moments, but you will grow through them as well. You will adapt, and you will become stronger from these circumstances from these darker times than you were before you went through them, right? And I think with this Judgment card coming through, it's so beautiful to see, because the Judgment card does talk about going through harder moments within your life and really having to learn the lesson from those moments, right? And it talks about somebody becoming more wise, more knowledgeable, and more confident within themselves because of the past that they have been dealt with. And I think that that is literally you in a nutshell. People see you as somebody who you have been through some harder moments, but you didn't let it get you down. You have gone through rock bottom, but you have risen up. You are like a phoenix rising from the ashes. Like, people are just so into it. They love it. You are literally just so motivating. And I think that people see you and they are so inspired by you. And I think that that is just so beautiful to see. So yes, guys, that is the end of your reading today. I hope that you have enjoyed this reading, and if you did, then please make sure to give me a big like and to subscribe to my channel, because I post new videos every Monday and Friday, and I would love to have you stop by this side of TarotTube again sometime, okay? So I love you all so much, and I hope that you have an amazing rest of your day, friends, okay? Mwah. Bye, guys. Hello, group 3. So if you chose this lovely banana pumpkin bread candle, then hey, hello, friends. This is going to be your reading today, okay? So let's go ahead and get your tarot cards, and let's find out exactly how other people see you. What is your reputation, okay? So Spirit, for group 3, what is their reputation? How do other people view them, Spirit? For my lovely group 3 folks, how do other people view them? Okay, guys, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm having such a hard time shuffling these cards. Okay, Spirit, for group 3, how do other people view them? Okay, group 3, lovely. Okay, guys, wow. Okay, so this is really interesting to see. Wow. Okay. So for the back of the deck, guys, we have the 9 of Pentacles coming through. And I don't think I said it before, but this is the back of the deck energy. Okay, so we have the 9 of Pentacles coming through. We also have the Tower. We have the Death card. We have the 2 of Swords, and we also have the 7 of Pentacles coming through as well. Okay, guys, so first of all, talking about the astrological signs that are coming through, with the Death and the Tower card, this does talk about Scorpio energy, and then we do have quite a bit of Earth energy coming through as well, so definitely think of the Earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So you could be one of those signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, or in Venus, but you don't have to be. But just getting into your message, how do other people see you? What is your reputation? I really am getting the idea right away that you are somebody who you have been through so much. People look at you and they see you as somebody who has had to go through some really hard moments within your life. You are somebody who you have had to go through some crazy upheavals, and I think that what is really beautiful about this card and about this reading in particular is that I think that people see you as somebody who, even though you have gone through some terrible moments within your life, they see you as somebody who not only did you make it out of this harder moment, of this rough patch, not only did you go through it, but you grew through it, right? And the reason why I'm saying that is because with the Death card, this does talk about transformation. This talks about becoming somebody new, right? And I think that you are somebody who people see as evolving from really hard moments, and I think that you are just somebody who people see as being so strong and so confident and so fierce, right? And I think that that is something that is just so beautiful to see. And so with the 2 of Swords card coming through, this is really interesting and intriguing to see as well, because the 2 of Swords, this talks about not really knowing what to expect for the future. This talks about being very doubtful and insecure with who you are and with what you have to bring to the table. And this can even talk about other people doubting you as well. And what's really interesting is that I feel like you are somebody who you have gone through some really hard moments within your life. And I think that there were moments when people really counted you out, and they saw you as somebody who you would never be able to get through these harder moments. You would never be able to survive. And maybe even for a time you doubted yourself as well. But I do think that you took all these doubts, you took all of these circumstances that you had to go through, and you made the best of it, and you became a warrior, you became a fighter. And people just see you as somebody who you could literally go through hell itself, and you could still make it out on the other side. And you are just somebody who you will be better for it. And I think that that is something that is just so beautiful to see. And I really am also just getting the idea that people see you with this 9 of Pentacles energy coming through. They see you as somebody who is very independent, very confident, and they also see you as somebody who is going to be very, very successful. Because the 9 of Pentacles, this talks about a woman who is very financially wealthy. This is a woman who has really made a life for herself on her own. She is self-sufficient, and she is somebody who she doesn't need to be in any type of relationship to be able to know that she is beautiful, to be able to know that she is worthy. And so I think that people just see you as somebody who is a strong, confident person. And I think that that is something that is just so attractive about you. That is something that people love so much about you. And at the end of the day, with the 7 of Pentacles coming through, I do think that you are just somebody who you have a beautiful sense of optimism. And I think that people see you as somebody who is very hopeful. They see you as somebody who can always believe that everything is going to be okay. And even when nobody else believes in you, you believe in yourself. And I think that that is something that is very beautiful. That is something that people find to be so gorgeous about you. And just to talk more about this card, the 7 of Pentacles, this talks about really working for something and going through a season where you are trying to attain a goal, but you are not really seeing any type of outward success, right? But this talks about even though you aren't seeing outward success, even though you're not getting any type of praise, you're not getting any type of success, right? This talks about being able to really keep on going, to really trust in the process and trust that everything is going to be okay, right? So I know I keep on saying this, but at the end of the day, I really think that people just see you as somebody who you are very determined. I think that you are very patient, and I think that you are somebody who, you are just a warrior. And I feel like people see you as somebody who, no matter what darker moment you have to go through within your life, you are somebody who, you will grow from these moments, you will become even stronger, and you will not let these dark moments cause you to be negative, cause you to have a spirit of doubt, a spirit of insecurity. You are somebody who, you will not let yourself be hardened by the things that you have had to experience. Instead, you will continue to look towards the future. You will continue to be optimistic, to be hopeful, to trust in yourself, to trust in the process. And at the end of the day, people see you as somebody who, because of that, no matter how long it takes, you are going to go after your dreams, go after your goals, and you will accomplish these dreams, accomplish these goals. And I think that that is just something that is so beautiful to see. And I do also want to say that I feel like people see you as somebody who, you are a very reliable person. I think that people see you as somebody who, you are just able to always remain very calm whenever you are going through hard moments. Whenever things like get really chaotic, you are somebody who you are able to keep your cool. You are really able to keep your calm. And I think that people see you as somebody who is able to be like this because of the harder moments you have had to experience. You have had to learn how to keep your cool, how to keep your calm, even whenever things are going so crazy. And so I do think that people, they feel like you are a very reliable person, a very stable person. And I feel like people really flock to you in droves whenever things are going crazy, whenever things are being really chaotic, because people feel like they can rely on you to be able to be somebody who they can really lean on, right? And I do think that people do come to you like for your advice. I feel like whenever people are doubting themselves and they are going through dark moments as well, they see you as somebody who, you are just somebody who people feel like they can talk to you and really seek out for advice, because they know that you have also had to go through these moments. Like, it is no secret for you, right? And I think that people just feel like they can really relate to you and relate to your backstory. And I think that you are also somebody who, no matter how strong, or excuse me, no matter how successful you get, I do think that people see you as somebody who is very modest and very humble. And I think that that humbling nature that you have is something that is very beautiful about you. So at the end of the day, your reputation is that you are a warrior group 3. Did I say group 3? You are a warrior group 3. You are somebody who, you have been through the ringer. You have made it out on the other side. You are stronger than ever before. And because of that, you have really like carried the lessons that you have learned from the past into your future and into what lies ahead of you. And because you have been through so many like harrowing moments, you are just somebody who you can go through anything and you will be okay, right? And I think that because of that, people find you to be very reliable. They find you to be somebody who they can trust and somebody who they can really come to for advice as well whenever they are going through these hard moments too. So I think that that is very, very lovely to see. Let's see what else wants to come through. I am just going to shuffle out all the oracle cards at once so that we can get like a clear idea as to what's trying to come through here. Yeah, oh my gosh, guys, literally all the cards that are coming through, exactly everything that I've been saying for the past 10 minutes, okay? Let's see what else wants to come through. Let's see what else wants to come through. One final card, Spirit, for group 3. What is their reputation? Yeah, oh my goodness, guys. This makes so much sense. So first of all, we have Student and King. We also have Braid, White Dress, and Pond coming through. And then, last but not least, we have Let It Be, and we have Power. Okay, guys, so first of all, with the Student, with the King, with the Power card, I think that this is talking about how, because of the harder things that you have experienced, you didn't let these tough moments take away your power. You didn't let it rob you of your joy. Instead, you have really grown from these moments and you have become a leader. You have become a king. I really think that you are somebody who, you have this boss type of energy. I think that people really look up to you because of your story, because of your background, because of the things that you have had to go through, and people see you as somebody who is just an amazing, incredible leader, right? And I think that that is something that is really beautiful. But at the same time, even though you are in your own power, even though you are this king, you are also somebody who, you are very modest, very humble with the Student card. You are somebody who, you are always learning and growing and evolving, and because of that, because you are aware aware of the fact that you can never know enough or be strong enough. You are very modest and humble. And that is something that people love so much about you. And that is something that makes you so much even more relatable, right? Because people feel like even though you are like a leader to them, they still feel like they can relate to you and that they can be like at the same level as you, right? Because you just don't really set any distinction between yourself and others. And I feel like no matter how successful you get, you will always make other people feel like they are your equal, and you will respect others as your equal as well. And I think that that is just something that is so lovely. And I think the reason why people see you as somebody who is like that is because maybe in the past, with this Tower card coming through, maybe you were bullied, maybe people were very cruel to you. And I think that you are just somebody who people see as being a very kind person. People see you as somebody who you don't want other people to be mistreated or to feel like they are being bullied by you, right? Because you know how that feels. You know what that is like. And so I feel like you just want to be kind to everybody. You want everybody to feel beautiful, to feel like they can live the life of their dreams. And I think that that is just something that is just so simply gorgeous about you. That is something that people really love about you. With the white dress coming through, I think that this is talking about how you are just seen as a really graceful and elegant person. I really am kind of thinking of Audrey Hepburn. You know how she was just like that classic type of beauty, and she was somebody who, she was just so kind and considerate of others. And I feel like you are somebody who, you are just like her. You are very graceful. You are very kind to people. You are very elegant. I think that you have really good manners, and that is something that people really like about you as well. I think that your reputation is that you have this kind of like old world, old school type of charm to you, right? I think that you are always willing to open doors for people, to be really kind to your elders or to any elders, right? And you are just somebody who, you're just really sweet to people. You're really kind. You're really elegant. And that is just something that really makes you this really classic type of person, right? And I think that that's really, really cool to see. And then at the end of the day, with the pond card, with the braid, whenever I think of the pond, this makes me think about having to go through something that you didn't really have to go through, right? Because a pond, whenever you think of a pond, that makes me honestly think of a puddle. And you know how a puddle, sometimes there's no way to get around a puddle. Sometimes you have to go through it, and you don't really want to have to go through it because sometimes you're wearing really cute shoes, right? And it's going to mess them up, right? But you have to get through it anyways, right? You have to get through the other side. And it's something you never wanted to have to go through, but you do it anyways, right? And so I think that this is talking about how you have had to go through some really hard moments within your life. You have had to go through things that you never wanted to go through. But I think instead of letting that impede on your sense of happiness, on your sense of trust that everything is going to be okay, that, you know, you will be able to get new shoes, for example, right? For instance, I just think that you are somebody who, you don't let that take away your joy, take away your trust, take away your sense of optimism. And I think that you are also somebody who, you are just always able to find a sense of power. You are always able to empower yourself, right? And the reason why I'm saying that is because whenever you see the braid, you know, this makes me think about how you are like braiding your hair and you're cutting it, right? So that you can have like that short, new, cute haircut. And whenever I think of having a new haircut, I think of new me, right? And whenever you get that new haircut, you feel so empowered. You feel like you can take on the world, right? And I feel like that is how you are. You don't let any harrowing moments, any hard times, any ponds that stand between you and your life to take away your power. Instead, you will become empowered. You will empower yourself. You will find reasons to be happy. I feel like you are somebody who you are just a very motivating person, and I think that you are somebody who you are very motivating to yourself. People see you as somebody who you can manifest the life of your dreams because of the fact that you are so optimistic, because of the fact that you speak words of affirmation and of love on yourself. And I think that in turn, people see you as somebody who you also extend that love, those affirmations to other people as well. You make other people feel like they can do anything, get through anything, right? And I think that that is why people feel like they can come to you whenever they are going through harder moments. Whenever the crap hits the fan, they feel like they can be right next to you, and that you will help them be able to let go of these harder moments, let go of any like doubts, any insecurities, and you will help people find their sense of power, and you will empower others. And at the end of the day, your reputation is that not only are you this warrior who can get through this battle, but you are also somebody who you are a healer. You are kind to others. You are loving to others. You are humble. And you also are like that knight, right? You have that knightly type of energy where you are a very honorable person. You have this old school, old world charm to you. And at the end of the day, I really think that you are just the ultimate catch to other people. I think that your reputation is that you are this independent, strong person, and I feel like anybody would feel so lucky to be able to be with you and to be able to have you by their side, right? So yes, guys, that is what I'm seeing for you today. I hope that you have enjoyed this reading, and if you did, then please make sure to give me a big like and to subscribe to my channel, because I post new videos every Monday and Friday, and I would love to have you stop by this side of TarotTube again sometime, okay? So I love you all so much, and I hope that you have an amazing rest of your day, friends, okay? Mwah. Bye, guys.